seen this. Back to the channel. It is your girl Fee here, or some people like to call me Felicia if they're not yet a fave. But all my girls know Fee works for me. Anyways, y'all, today we are going to dive into starting an anti-inflammatory diet. Yes, I know. I have talked about so many things on this channel, but with my kids coming back home at the end of this week, it's time for me to settle down, stop having as much fun and girl time as I've been having for the past month, and really just hone in on what does Felicia need right now in this season to be her best self. And one of the things that I need to do is get rid of all of this inflammation. Like, that is something that I know is really affecting me right now, from my midsection to my arms, chin, you know, all the problem areas that we have, girl. I mean, I think my booty is inflamed too, but I don't mind. Anyway, no, seriously, like, we're starting an anti-inflammatory diet this week, so we actually have to go grocery shopping today, even though I'm looking outside and it looks like it's about to rain. But I'm still going to go anyway. So I have been talking to Claude about the diet that I want to be on, because I don't have any dietary restrictions or anything, but I do have preferences. Good news for me, according to Claude, is most of my preferences are anti-inflammatory. I just need to scale back. I need to incorporate some type of movement and exercise, you know, and all the things, take my supplements and try to regulate my insulin as much as possible, because that seems to be the biggest issue for me, is the insulin resistance. So there's that. But I was like, you know, I'm really a bold kind of girl, like a kava, chipotle, sweet greens, snappy salads. Like, I could eat them all day, literally. Original Chop Shop, I could go on and on and on, girl. I know all the bold places. And so it gave me a very simplified meal plan in order to be able to do that. And apparently it's under $100, according to my HEB app. So what I like to do when I go grocery shopping, all my Texas girls that got an HEB nearby, I put my list into the HEB app. Like, I add it on a list, and HEB's app will tell you your approximate total based on everything that you added to that list. Now, if you just go in there and you start throwing stuff in the basket, well, that's a different story. Okay, that's a whole different ball game. But if you stick to that list, you should pretty much know what you're going to be spending. So currently, my list is at like $95. Not bad for a week's worth of food for just me, because again, we are going to get my kids, so it's going to shift and change a little bit. I'm going to have to come back to the meal plan and incorporate what my kids are going to eat. But my husband has officially refurbished the grill. And so my hope and goal is that he teaches me how to use a grill. I've never used a grill before. I don't know what to do with no grill, baby. But he teaches me how to use it, and maybe we can get my son learning, like, beginner, and start teaching him how to make his own chicken and just meal prep, because my son is a student athlete and he actually prefers to eat the same thing every day. Like, he is very much the guy that's like, keep it simple. I don't want to do all that thinking. Me and Faith, on the other hand, different kind of girls. So I do want the kids to also eat healthier and get their protein and their fiber in. So it starts with me. Like, I can't tell them what they should be doing if I'm not modeling what I would like for them to do. So I just woke up this morning and said, okay, let's make the change. It's time, girl. Like, you done had fun these last few months, but also with the restaurant visits and going out and doing all of that frequently, I need to have something at home that I can just come back to and kind of reset, because eating out like that all of the time, even now, I'm going to have to make a shift when I go out to order the food to get the content. But girl, you ain't got to scarf it all down. You know what I'm saying? So we're going to have to work on that, because the GLP-1 really did help with, like, what do they call it? Food noise. It really did help a ton with food noise. And I didn't even know that was a thing until you experience your life without it. And you're like, wow, I didn't know I could think clearly and do things and not always be thinking about my next meal, you know? So there's that, girl. Ashley is supposed to be coming over later today. We're supposed to be going to the Lagoon and just kicking it and hanging out. I don't know. It depends on how this weather goes. Like, we're confirmed, but if the weather does what the weather does, then we'll have to reschedule. My goal is for us right now, we have at least 6 hours. So my goal is for us to head to this grocery store, get what we need, come back, meal prep. I need to do a little bit of editing today, and then hopefully Ashley can come and we can hang out. And I think that's going to be it. I don't know. Oh, I need to go to Sephora too. I need to restock. They're having 30% off the Sephora collection right now. And that Fluff and Brow Wax, they sent me one. Girl, I have used that thing up to I can't use it no more. It is so freaking good. So I want to get another one because I really do like using it on my brows every day. And yeah, like, I need face wash. I'm out of face wash too. So those are 2 things that we need to go and get. Hopefully that's it, but it's a TJ Maxx over there. Girl, come on. Let's go to the grocery store. Let's do part 1. I gotta grab my Trader Joe's bags and head to the car. It finally stopped raining, at least for now. I keep checking the GPS because obviously, I need to check it to make sure we can still go later today. But I saw thunderstorms on there around 4, and I'm like, what? It wasn't on there earlier. I don't know, girl. It's saying 15% chance, so let's hope that that's all it is. But we are now at HEB. We went ahead and went to Sephora, grabbed what we needed there. And Target was like right over there, and I needed some more of my oat protein. Y'all know I drink the clear protein. So swung in there. That's all I grabbed and rolled out. And now we are at HEB. But when I tell y'all, HEB is so freaking packed right now. We're just going to take a few deep breaths, get what's on our list, and get out. First thing that is on our list is always going to be my Creole veggie mix. It's what I cook everything with. And for whatever reason, they don't offer a smaller one. You can only get a big, which sometimes it's a little wasteful for me. That part sucks, but it's okay. Like, I still need it. Here it is. So this has chopped onion, celery, bell pepper, green onion, and garlic. All the things, literally. So I think I'm going to make a small thing of greens for me this week. Okay. These say 7.15. So we're just gonna go with the bag greens. Actually, should I do 1 or 2 bags? I feel like you always should do 2. So yeah, I'm gonna do 2. One of the items that I think I'm going to make are the egg muffins. Y'all know what I'm talking about? Where you put them in the pan and it's like egg, spinach, all that. So I'm gonna do mushrooms with that. Spinach, eggs, and meat. Oh, I need a cabbage. Where are the cabbages? Let's see. Okay, I think I see them. They're down here. Ugh, I hate opening these bags. I don't know if I ever told y'all that, but not the water. I am not the best at this. Now that I'm looking at the bok choy, it just makes sense to like go ahead and get some bok choy too and make the soup that we were eating the other week. I'm trying to find some good ones, y'all. They have really picked over this bok choy, honey. Let me tell you. But I think for a few days, that should be enough. Then we need, of course, cabbage. Huh. And it opened. Sorry. Excuse me. Let's do a little one. This looks good. So we can check cabbage off our list. All right. We made it back to the house. I got all of our groceries here. We got everything I think that we need to start cooking and meal prepping for the week. But first, I need to go and get into some loungewear because there's absolutely no way that I'm going to be moving around this kitchen with a jean jacket and some jeans on. So I'll be right back. Let me change. And then we're going to unpack all this, put some things up and start cooking. And I'm going to tell you guys what I'm cooking and how I'm doing it. Like, you know, previous vlogs when I've cooked before, I've read the comments where y'all were like, we like when you talk us through it and like tell us the recipes. So we're going to try that today. Let's unpack all the things that we got. We did baby spinach, which I actually opted not to do the egg muffins because while I was in the store, I thought about just doing a breakfast soup. And it's so delicious and filling and just much easier. So still doing the spinach, but we're not doing egg muffins. We got bok choy and we got cabbage as one of my sides for the week. And then I got 2 bags of greens. I think I'm going to cook 1 bag as just like my side, like greens to eat throughout the week. But then the other one I'm going to use for the soup because the original soup called for kale. I prefer greens. So yeah. And then I got the Gimme Seaweed Teriyaki. I really like those when I do my canned fish, which is what I'm going to be doing for like lunch this week. Lunch and snack is going to be my fish wife. I got sardines, mussels, and salmon. I had already bought that when we went to Whole Foods the other day, so I got that. I got some radishes. This is for the soup. I got bone broth for the soup. So it's a very high protein like soup. It don't look like it, but with the bone broth, I mean, one of these alone I think is 10, if I'm not mistaken, 10 or 11 grams of protein. So there's that. It's just good protein. I got the mushrooms. These are the Mini Bella organic mushrooms. Y'all know my Creole veggie mix. I got some red onions. I like having red onions just for whatever. And then these are all my doggy treats. Why they put my ground turkey in with my doggy treats, I don't know. But I got some ground turkey and I'm gonna show y'all how we're gonna make this ground turkey. I'm really excited about this because I don't think I even told y'all what I came up on like a week or so ago. It just happened so fast, girl. I didn't have time to grab no camera out and all that. But I did get the dog. I like giving our dogs these. They are by K9 Carryout. They're the little taco minis, and then they also do the beef jerky ones. They seem to really, really like them. And they're only like $1 for the pack. I think $1.24. And you get quite a few treats in here. How many in here? I don't know. It's like 15 or 20 or so. I don't know. It's quite a few though. Like it lasts them a while. So I got them hella treats for $3. And then I got them each an actual treat. I got Rocky this big bone and Adonis this little tough stuff dog chews. He likes those. These the cookies I got, girl. It's gonna be my last day eating cookies for a while. My last day. Y'all see my wig started itching because I might have been lying. But this is gonna be my last day eating cookies for a while. This is the closest thing in store that you can get to a DoubleTree cookie. They chocolate walk. Woo! Ooh, they so good to me. I got some honey because I was out of honey for my morning tea, my morning and evening tea. So I got a little thing of honey. I'm trying this one out. I've never had this honey. It's Good Flow honey, but it's local. So I want to try local honey butter, because you always need butter. Like, I don't know about y'all, but every time I go to the store, I get butter. I just don't want to run out. And then I also ended up re-upping on the 2 best seasonings that you can ever get, which is Slap Your Mama and Creole seasoning. Like, if y'all ain't got these in your kitchen, I don't think that you can cook. There, I said it. So I got that. They had this extra virgin olive oil by Graza on sale. It was like $3 off, so I went ahead and got that because we did need some extra oil. And then I just got 2 big things of chickpeas and black beans to make. So I'm gonna make those for like my little bowl situation. Once, you know, I cook them, that's it for the week. Like, that's all the beans I need. And what else did I get? Oh, I got some boiled eggs. I just like having boiled eggs when I do like my snack plates with my canned fish. Sometimes in the morning, just give me a boiled egg. You throw boiled egg in your breakfast soup. And I don't always want to make the boiled eggs. I can. I got Instapot and all that, but some days it just be random. Oh, I need a boiled egg. I don't have 20 minutes to be trying to make no boiled eggs, so I like to have those. I got turkey tails for the greens. So we're gonna put that on so we can make us a pot liquor. We're gonna boil those. And what else did I get? Oh, I got some Argentina shrimp, which I really do like this shrimp a lot. So I got this so I can make me some pasta. I bought some pasta from Trader Joe's that looks like that pasta from Earl's Kitchen. So yeah, we're gonna try to remake that at some point. And then this is something new that I've never gotten before. HEB was doing natural chicken thighs season. I was like, oh, they on to something with this. Cause you know with the rotisserie chicken, you gotta cut it down, cut it up and all that stuff. This is just the chicken thighs. You can just lay this out, chop this up, meal prepped. And it's already cooked. It's already seasoned. So I got 2 of these, so they were really cheap. Like one was $4.61. The other one was $3.13, so $7, $8. And I got chicken literally for the entire week, however I want to do it. If I want to take that chicken right now, throw it in a little cast iron, make me a little smothered chicken with some onions and some gravy, I could do that. And faster because it's already cooked. You know what I'm saying? So, first order of business is, what are we cooking first? Well, we definitely have to make the pot liquor, so turkey tails. That takes the longest, so we definitely got to do pot liquor. The soup, we can go ahead and knock out the soup, and I guess we do the beans. Oh, and rice. I'm gonna put rice in a rice cooker. So basically my idea is I'm not gonna put it all together. I'm going to keep it separate so that I can mix and match it as I see fit. Like if I want chicken one day, if I want, you know, shrimp one day, if I want to throw some canned fish in there, I can throw some canned fish in there. But the bases are already done, which is the rice, the beans, well, the greens will be cooked. Oh, I need to cook the cabbage too. So yeah, but this is what I'm really excited about, which we had talked about. Y'all seen this? This right here. It's called a Power XL Stir Max multi-cooker. Now let me tell you how I came up on this, because it's a real good story. It's a short story, but it's a real good story. So there's a lot of Facebook groups where I live, like a ton. And it could be the mom group, the neighborhood group, the this group, the that group, the Tesla group, the whatever group. Well, this one in particular is for my area. It was like a mom group, and they always randomly be posting stuff on sale and coupons and which location, all that. So they posted one day. I just so happened opened Facebook. Not for any particular reason, just open Facebook. I think it was the Lord helping your girl out. So I opened Facebook, and as soon as I opened it, there was this post that said these were at one of the local HEBs for $15.99. Regular price was, I think, $120. Yeah, $15.99 for this. So I'm on the highway. I'm headed to meet TJ because we had a visit for a restaurant. I'm freaking out, and I'm like, who can run up here to this HEB and get me one? So first I text one of my younger cousins who lives nearby and was like, hey, are you in the city? Are you at work? What you doing? Da, da, da. They have ain't texted back fast enough. So then I called Lisa and I was like, what are you doing? And she's like, oh, I'm about to get on a meeting. So then I said, well, what's her daughter doing? You know, like, do she feel like running up there? She's like, I don't know, girl. She probably upstairs asleep or whatever. She's like, I'll let you know. I didn't have time for I'll let you know. I didn't have time for I'll let you know. So then I called TJ's cousin, his big cousin, and I said, hey, this gonna sound real unorthodox, but he actually is the one that lives closest to that location, like literally is in front of where they live. And so I was like, hey, this gonna sound far-fetched, but do you mind running up there and seeing if they there and grabbing me one? I said the post was just made an hour ago. So my hope is that because it was just an hour ago, there should still be some up there. And he was like, yeah, I put my shoes on right now and run up there. I gotta go to the grocery store anyway. Perfect. He was like, how many do you want? I'm like, one? He said, you sure? He was like, because I know my daddy, if he find a deal like that, he gonna just go and buy all of them. I said, well, just gonna give me two. Why not? Just gonna give me two. Now, I will admit, initially, I thought to myself, I'll get two and we'll just give one away for the 10K giveaway. But I'm not gonna lie to y'all. Once they like got here to the house and I picked them up, and I was like, ain't nobody paying for that shipping. I love y'all, but nah, we gonna keep it cute. Ain't nobody paying for that shipping. So I don't know what we gonna do with the second one, but I have two here and I really caught a lick. $15.99. Now, I don't know if they just discontinued them, if people just weren't buying them or what. I don't know. It was only at that particular store. I will say that. I have not opened it. It's been at this house for like week and a half now. I have not opened it because I ain't been cooking. So, like, it wasn't no point of opening it. I watched a few videos about it, and it's a multi-cooker. So, like, I'm supposed to be able to cook my ground beef in it, ground turkey in it, or whatever the case may be. So, you know, me and TJ both been looking up lately on food gadgets and stuff. Because I ain't even tell y'all, he got a second grill the other day. Listen, we'll have to talk about that, child. But I don't think he's keeping it. But yeah, he was walking out to the street, and our neighbor was walking his grill out to the street. Another Blackstone. I said, this is so interesting. Ooh, honey, I'm dropping everything. So, I am about to, I don't even know what that is. So, I'm going to open this, wash it, you know, all the things. And we're going to discover if we like this together. Let's hope so. But if we don't, you know what? I'm not tripping off $15. You know what I'm saying? Like, when you get it on a deal like that, you don't even be mad if you don't like it. We have our pot washed off, girl. I did read some of the instructions before getting started. What I will say, though, is when I was opening it, I didn't realize that it came with two pots. So there's one larger pot that does the stirring, and this one is just if you want to saute. What I like about this, and it's in the instructions, these have silicone handles, so if you just want to like take this and take it to wherever you're going or whatever the case may be, you can do that because it also comes with a lid as well. And not only does it come with a lid, child, it comes with a steamer. So if you want to steam vegetables too and all of that, there you go, sis. It does come with a steamer. So it has quite a few bells and whistles to it. Okay, the lights are on. What do we want to do? We want to slow cook it, and we want the stir to be low, or do we want to stir max it? Girl, I don't know. Hold on, let me get my book. See, sometimes you do gotta read the instructions a little bit, not too much though. Don't get too excited. Okay, stir max is the first stage, high temperature stage, with stirring set to stir low. When that's complete, it'll transition to the second stage of simmering with stirring set. Okay, Got it. Got it. That's what we want. We want a stir mix. Okay, hold on. Apparently I gotta go through all the settings to figure out where I need to be, child. Okay, so we got stir mix. Cool. We're gonna get our olive oil. I still got some Bertolli's olive oil, so we're gonna go in with that. And we're gonna go in with our Creole seasoning, and then once that does it for a few seconds, we're gonna throw our turkey in there. And we're gonna let that thing cook. It also cooks rice. So I can see me making a big thing of rice. But I'm still gonna use my rice cooker today because like that's what I know, that's tried and true. First things first, let's see how this gonna go. Wow, that is figuring its life out, which so far so good. Initially, I was gonna like use the spatula and like move it out the way, and then I said, no, let's actually test it and see, does it work without assistance or how well it does without any assistance. So what I'm gonna do in the meantime, between time, I put the turkey tails in some chicken broth. They are boiling right now to give me that good old pot liquor, so that's gonna cook for quite a while. I'm going to go ahead and open up both cans of beans, drain them, put them here, and get those going. And I'm gonna put a little bit of chicken bouillon in them because it just gives them like the right amount of flavor without trying too hard. But you gotta be careful with that chicken bouillon, baby, because you get a little heavy-handed in that thing. You know she a real one when she got that big boy, okay? This is the Knorr Professional chicken bouillon. If you do the cubes, it's the same exact thing. It's just not cube form. And I like this better because you get to have more control over how much goes in there versus the cube, you don't really get to control it. I like the chipotle bowls. And chopping up some chicken for that. So, yeah.
And then you're coming to get me in 4 days.
Yes, ma'am. I'm coming to get you in 4 days. What you got going? I already put the bone broth into my other pot here for the soup and rinsed off my greens. So we're just going to dump those in there and get those on a good simmer while I cut all the veggies. So I need to cut up the radishes for sure. And the bok choy, I need to clean and rinse the bok choy and cabbage. So I'm gonna get all that done. I don't know if I'm doing all that on camera, which is why I'm telling y'all like in between, because my kids are currently on the phone talking to me. So you're multitasking, girl. But that is what I'm going to do. I'm gonna throw the radishes in here, the bok choy in here. I'm gonna let the greens start cooking down first because obviously they take the longest. So I just turned the eye on for that. So while I'm chopping, screwing and all that, they should be cooking down low. So by the time I get ready to put the bok choy and spinach and cabbage and all of that in there, it should be fine. The ground turkey with the mushrooms and the sauteed onions and celery, that's done. Like that Stir Max did his thing. I actually first take would recommend it. And I can definitely see you making other quick meals, like one pot meals, like spaghetti, soups, things like that. You can definitely do it in there, 100%. And it cooked my meat thoroughly, through and through. Not mad at it. That's all I'm saying. Girl, I actually timed that pretty perfectly. So I talked to the kids, all of that. The collard greens have cooked down. Now I'm just adding in the bok choy, and I already added the radishes to it. The next thing I'm gonna do, I'm gonna cut up this cabbage, and I'm actually considering putting a little bit of cabbage in there too, cause like why not? Oh yeah, the pot liquor is pot liquoring. If you could see like this whole spread of how I got, girl, I'm cooking like my husband. It's stuff everywhere. It's stuff everywhere. But I'm cleaning as I go, so hopefully by the time I'm done, I'm done. Meal prepping is done, at least what I got done thus far. The breakfast soup is done. It's still on the stove so it can cool down before I package that up. But we have my chopped chicken, chickpeas, black beans, rice. It is all done. I've been letting this cool off and all of that, so I'm getting ready to put that in the fridge. And the greens, the pot liquor is settling right now, so I'm probably gonna either do the greens overnight or I'll get up in the morning and do the greens. But everything is good done, girl, because like I said, lunch is gonna be canned fish. I need to make some tuna. I'm gonna make some tuna with the fish wife, the albacore tuna that they have this week. So that's also why I got the hard-boiled eggs, so it can be quick and easy for me. So I plan on having tuna this week. A couple of days maybe like a snack plate. Other days maybe rice, canned fish, black beans, you know, red pickled onions, whatever I'm feeling in the moment. But what I want to share with y'all before I get ready to go, because Ashley is on her way, because I've already changed clothes so we can go to the pool and stuff, is the other day when me and my girl Dree went to that summer social event. Yeah, I don't know if I told y'all, but I'm trying to come up off of liquor as much as I possibly can, just because liquor also packs on pounds. And for the past year and a half, I wasn't drinking at all. I wasn't drinking any liquor. And I'm telling y'all, I can feel a difference within the last 2-3 months. Because, you know, going to the restaurants and stuff, I'm always ordering, you know, a drink for the video purposes. Now I've since learned, just ask for a mocktail, child. But, you know, you live and you learn. So we went to the summer social. And I was standing there and I was like, you know, I want a mocktail, I wanted something to drink. But that particular event, they only had liquor. When I say they didn't even have Sprite, they didn't even have Sprite, girl. They literally only had liquor. And so the bartender there, he was like, what you want, like a mocktail or something? I was like, yes, like, you know, I wish I could get a mocktail. He said, I got you. Hold on. I said, okay. So he whipped me up something, girl. I tried it. Tasted like a Hugo Spritz. That thing tastes so good. And he was just laughing. He said, you know, I'm in AA. I'm the best bartender here. I know what I'm doing. I said, oh, all right. Now, I don't have the mix that he had because I've been on the hunt for it. Couldn't find it, which is the cucumber syrup. So he used sparkling water, cucumber syrup, and a splash of lime. That was it. That thing was so good. So I'm actually going in with white peach syrup. I think that's enough. And then I'm gonna go in with sparkling water, which is what he told me sparkling water is, you know, that's the mocktail. And I'm actually gonna do a splash of lemon. I just like lemon. And I feel like if you can do lime, you can do lemon, right? I'm gonna do that there. We finna try it together because I don't know. I'm just mixing things. Now I know how to mix a drink. I'm new to the mocktail game. However, what I've been making has been good. All right, let's test it out. See what we think together. I'll be honest with you. If I don't like it, I'll tell you. I forgot to tell you. I like it. I like it. I was 3-4 slurps in. Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. I think the trick is too, because I watched him when he did it. I think the trick is doing the syrup before the sparkling water. I'm just the messenger. I don't know why, but that's how he did it. So that's the order with which I did it. This is good. And you know, since this ain't nothing but sparkling water, you can drink this guilt-free. And this is the Mountain Valley. I like Mountain Valley's water. There's still water. If you ever go to Costco and they had a glass bottles of Mountain Valley, get them, girl. Get them. That's some of the most crisp water you will ever have. It is absolutely delicious. So yeah, we are in our mocktail era, sis. That's gonna be part of our regime when it comes to just getting the inflammation down, focusing more on our health, feeling better. I think the biggest thing for me is like my energy has tanked so much, and I really need my energy back like 2 weeks ago. So we got to get the energy back, all of that. And I do know that liquor plays a huge role. So cheers. Okay. But anyways, we are getting ready to head to the Lagoon. She should be here in about 5 minutes. I got my bag packed. My bog bag, y'all know. I love a good bog bag. I love a good bog bag down, honey. So I got my bag packed, and when she pulls up, we're gonna roll out. So I'm going to end this vlog here. I will see you guys next time. Bye.